Toronto, Big Bad DJ. Following him is the bad boy from St. Lucia, DJ Toxic, followed by DJ Barry B, and of course the ever soulful, smooth DJ Lenny. So that's your Sunday lineup. And man, I want to introduce our Virgin Towel, yeah? And this man, boy, hey, I can't even get the right words to describe this youth man, because he's been doing music for a while. And let me tell you something, folks. He has one of the best voice. And I ain't saying that because I know him, man. I'm saying that because it's true. He has one of the absolute best voice you will ever hear anywhere from anybody in the world. All right? Guys, without further ado, I want to bring to the forefront the man called Tremendos. And folks, yes, you from St. Marlin, you know?
Yeah.
Tremendos boy, welcome to the show, man. What's good?
Day, man, fighting the fight. You know, this morning was a little busy for me. We actually finishing up on the video for Frontline. So this morning I had to get up early this morning and run out and try to make some things happen. So yeah, I rushing, moving around, you know what I mean? But it's in good standing. It's for good things, you know what I'm saying? I good, brother. I good.
It's good to see you, man. And folks, we're going to play Frontline in a little while. I want to hear latest track. And let me tell you something. I played it a couple of weeks ago, right here on my Lamb Radio. And the reviews, one DJ said, "Way, that the best reggae act out of TNT right now."
Yes, I.
So, folks, you know, man, that says a lot, because TNT have real talent. Right now, we dance all thing kind of taking over.
Yeah.
And for a man to recognize talent, Tremendos, boy, you're big.
Yeah, man. Appreciate the love, man. Yes,
yeah, man. So we have the new song Frontline, which we'll get into in a little bit. But let the folks know who listen, right? Because we have people all over the world listening right now. When we talk about you, the person, what can you tell us that we don't know about you?
Wow, man. You know, for all these years that I've been doing music, right? One of the things that I realize is, and kind of pushing this out to all musicians out there, anybody that's really trying to do music, or sometimes you feel like, hey, you know, you ain't getting heard, or you ain't where you need to be, right? You know, I used to be in that place, you know, and what happened was I had an intuition come to me and say, well, you know, sometimes you might have, say, 50, 60 people that really tuning into your vibe and really liking you. You focus on them, you know what I mean? So that's why I do. The little bit that I have, I try to make sure that I can build on that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't look at things from a perspective of, hey, you need millions and millions and millions of people to make things happen. The little bit that you have to actually go the extra mile with that and make sure that those people that's really tuning into you is the ones that's really, you know what I mean, catching the vibes, and you let them hear you for your full self. So for me, I'm very humble, man. I'm thankful and grateful for the journey that the Most High has, you know, allowed me or given me the blessing to keep on moving through this far. And I always giving the thanks and praise for it. But Tremendos is the type of person where I'm always grateful to people for giving me the encouragement, the support, giving me the feedback, because feedback is huge, you know what I mean? No matter what. Every time people always tell me, man, I like the tune you do. I like this way you do. So I'm always looking for feedback, because without that feedback, man, you can't get better. You can't improve. You can't grow.
Room for growth,
know what I mean? Right? So that's me, man. I just take it as the Most High give it to me, and as the people request it. And in good faith, brother, I just keep on pushing through and making sure that making good music for the people, and giving the people what they want, you know what I mean? Because it's really about the people, you know what I mean? Really about the people. Because sometimes, you know what music is, I always say music is is a joy. You know what I'm saying? It's something that what uplifts your spirit and give you that whole part of you. You know what I'm saying? Think about the world without music. If we didn't have music in the world right now, man, what would I be?
We'd
You
be
know,
crazy,
so
dog.
yeah, it'd be outrageous, man. You know, so yeah, bro. I just, you know, I mean, I do music just because I mean, it's a blessing from the Most High, and to uplift another person that may be needing something in the soul at that moment. You know what I mean? That's me. That's what I do. You know.
I want to touch on something you just said because it rings true to me too. You know, and
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was a really important part of what you just said. It doesn't matter if you have one or
Yeah.
1 million. You got to let that your group, whoever following you, let them know that, hey, I recognize the love you have for me, and I'm
Definitely.
very appreciative, and I'm giving this back to you. That's
Right.
pretty important, and I like that. I like that you said that
Yeah.
because that already told me, number one, you're grounded and you're humble, and I can
Yeah,
appreciate
man.
that
Yeah,
because you know
yeah.
when
It's
you
because
make
it's
music and you have good music like you have been putting out, you know, it can
yes.
get to your head, right? You can get swell headed. I too big for this. I too big for that. For
Right.
as long as I've known you, I've never gotten that from you. And that's one thing I could say. When you say you're humble, I know that because I could see that we've been through a lot of things and I know you
Yeah.
stay grounded, man. So I can appreciate you saying that because it's real.
Yes, I.
You ain't just
Yes,
sneaking it
I.
up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Because the thing about it is, man. One thing I learned about this life, man, that we all go through, and all of us live in it. You know, even in these times that we're going through right now, you know what I mean, and everything that's changing day to day, because we don't know what tomorrow is gonna bring. You know what I mean? So what we have to do is actually enjoy this moment, the moment that we're in right now. You know what I mean? And vibes that. You know what I mean? Keep that within yourself. You know what I mean? Because the thing about it, the next hour could change.
For real, right?
So you know what I mean? We just have to just be happy that we in this vibe right now, we in this moment. And that's where I at, man. You know what I mean? That's how I kind of cut and go through in my life, man. It's just live in the moment for the second there, and trust that the Most High gonna have everything in control past that point.
Yeah,
You
man.
know?
I just want you to
Yeah.
know, you know, right now we're broadcasting to a lot of different people around the world. So people hearing about you, you know what I mean?
Awesome,
And,
man. That is awesome.
and you know, you've always made good music. Most of my times when I play on my show, I play your music. You
Yes.
know, Adore You is one of my favorite tracks. I'm a Soldier is another favorite track of mine.
Yeah.
But that brings us to the front right now, front line. Let me
Yes, sir.
talk about that song because Breads,
Oh.
you know, man, when I play that song, boy, you know, when people say the pause raise and thing,
Yeah.
that was my reaction. So let me talk about that song. What was the inspiration behind that, Jeb? Because that thing wicked ras.
Yeah. Man, you know, one day I was sitting up at my house, man, and I was doing some work around the house, and man, it's a funny story, and it's true. I'm gonna be transparent with everybody, right? Tell you straight up, because I'm a real person. Um, I actually was doing some work because in my by trade I'm a carpenter, right? So I was doing some work around the house, and I was taking some tools out to go build my little deck. What I was doing, and then I slipped and fell, broke my foot, right? I was like, wow, you know, everything just kind of shut down after that. You know what I mean? Because I was like, man, I can't do nothing, my foot up. And I was sitting on my couch, man. And this vibe just come to me, man. I started going through some tracks that these guys sent to me. And I just going through the tracks, and I was watching the news at the same time. And they're talking about, oh, the islands got this amount of COVID-19 increases, millions of people across the world going through layoffs and problems and struggles and things that we're dealing with that, you know, is beyond our control at this moment. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, wow, man. But you know what? Troubles don't last always, man. You know, my mom's always used to tell me, you know what I mean? Tough times don't last, but tough people do. And I take that vibe that she gave me, and I said, you know what? Troubles don't last always. Everything gonna be all right. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna overcome. You know what I mean? We're gonna overcome these struggles. And that's when it came. The sun, it will shine again. Oh, wow. And troubles don't last always. Oh, now. But keep Jah on the front line. And it just hit me, man. And from that point, that was it. It was a wrap. I called up my brethren in the studio and I was like, yo, you know, Bamboo, Kingsmancamp. I say, yo, I gotta come record this tune. So I hobbled myself over. Actually, he came pick me up in his truck. He come pick me up in the truck and he said, yo, he said, Tremendous. Larry roll. So I said, yo, be careful, man, because my foot break. I said, all right, man, I gonna help you. I can help you, right? So he picked me up in the truck. We ride over there, man. Jump in the studio, sit down on the chair, man, and he just put on the track, bro. We just sit down there, man, and we just start the vibe. And before you know it, man, I didn't even have it written yet. And we just write everything right in the studio, man. And I tell him, I say, on the end of the tune, he's on the end of the tune. I say, yo, man, I need you to finish this off because I want to add nothing else. I ain't getting nothing else. And he jumped on the end. And that was it, bro. He front line, brother. So reaching out to everybody that's in the nursing industry, all my doctors, my frontline people that's out there, police officers, even my fire department people, you know what I mean? People, no matter what job you may be doing or where you at, or if you ain't working, you on the front line. Because you know what? At the end of the day, we are the ones who actually just keeping things moving from across the world. You know what I mean? So we the one that's facing whatever struggle it may be. Even self, may not be going through struggles. You know what I'm saying? You might be dealing with a simple situation with your family, no matter what it is. And that's what this tune is really about. It's telling you as the people, you know what I mean? No matter what you may be dealing with or what you may be occurring in your life, whatever is coming up, or whatever you're dealing with, trust, and everything gonna be all right. Just trust. Because troubles don't last always, you know?
You know what? Before I play this song, right?
Yeah.
I want to give a big shout out to Kingsmancamp, man, because he linked me, you know? He tell me to tell it, but he linked me. I have a surprise here.
Oh.
But right now, I want to play Frontline.
Yes, sir.
Again, for like the millionth time, because the song... Yes.
Yeah, man.
You know, man, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yes,
You've always been one of my favorite artists. You know that. You know me bullshitting you.
Yeah. I know the extra.
And this song right here, folks, listen to tune. Listen to tune, please.
Run it.
Only one thing missing, boy. A nice spliff, boy. You good?
Yeah. The sun, it will shine again. Oh, wow. And troubles don't last always. Oh, now. But keep Jah on the front line. Yeah. And everything will be alright. Oh, now. The sun, it will shine again. Oh, no. And troubles don't last always. Oh, no. But keep Jah on the front line. Yeah. And everything will be alright. Oh, no. Yeah. Chapter away. Pull a median, hold on strong.
Yeah.
Don't get caught up in them dirty bangarang. Do the right and stay from wrong. We got to keep moving forward. Positive vibes is the order. Your life, my life, yeah. Sun, it will shine.
Yeah,
Yes,
folks.
sir. Yes,
Frontline, man. Wicked tune, brother, man. So here now, tell people, because I know people want to get more of you. Where can we find you and your music?
So right now, everything is streaming on all platforms, man. I'm out there on every single platform. I'm on SoundCloud. You can check me out on SoundCloud. You could search me on YouTube. But I gotta say this. To all my my Latin folks out there. Now, my name is part. It comes from a Latin community, right? Tremendous. But out there they have Tremendos. So when you search in, just make sure you search with the Tremendos. It's DOS, not DOUS. It's spelled DOS. So sometimes when people go in and they put in like, oh, I can't find none, a lot of Latin stuff come up. You know what I mean? To all my Latin brothers and sisters out there, big respect. So yeah, when you searching, whether it be YouTube, whether it be any of the streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, just put in Tremendous and Tremendos, or you could search it through kingsmancamp.com, Kingsmancamp, and all my music, everything will come up straight up underneath there, and you can get all the vibes that you're looking for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And one more thing I want to add too, don't be afraid to add a comment, response, you know what I mean? Share it, because I need that interaction from you. That's the only way that I could get better, I could improve, and I could give you what it is that you want and kind of connect with you on a personal level. You know what I mean? So that's my whole heights right now. I want to connect with the people on a personal level and vibes them out. You know what I mean? So yeah, you could reach me out there.
Yeah, man. So what about like Instagram and Facebook and thing on them platform too?
Definitely. I'm Tremendous Live Music at Instagram. I'm Tremendous on Facebook. I got my fan page on there. So just search me out. Just spell DOS on the end. Tremendous with a DOS. Yeah, and you can link me there. Send me a message. Say what's up, hi, hello, and let's connect, man. Let's chat up. You know what I mean? I want to connect. Definitely.
Yeah. And folks, if you can't find it, come to my page and he on there, right? Because we's one family, we's love, one love. Hey, but you're talking about that video, so you shoot that video and thing already, or?
Yeah, actually, yesterday and today we just finalized it today. We did the final shots. But yeah, yesterday all day long we actually shot the video for Frontline. And the gist of the video, just to give everybody an update, is what is telling a story, right? It's almost going to be like a movie setting where it shows different situations where average everyday people go through different things in life, and it shows how they go through these struggles, but at the end of the day they bounce back from that if they just trust and allow the Most High to just take control in everything that they do. So the video is going to be very active, very interactive, very engaging. You know what I mean? We planning on releasing it around the first of the year, say like the 2nd or 3rd of January, but we're going to have a trailer out right either before Christmas or after Christmas, just depending on how everything fall in the interim. You know what I mean? So we're working on that. It's coming.
So folks, the video coming out soon, all right? No, I getting a little vibes behind you because I seen a picture of Bob Marley, right?
yeah, you see that?
So I want to ask you this question. Who are some of your inspirations? And I could imagine he might be one of them. That's why I'm asking that.
Yeah.
Who are some of your inspirations and what really get you into music and thing?
Wow. Well, let me give you a breakdown of my musical journey, right? Growing up in Trinidad, man, I used to be what they call like a maxi man, right? And you probably know about this, Dexter. So what I used to do, I grew up in St. Madeleine, Trinidad, right? So, and I went to Pleasantville Senior Comprehensive School. So when I used to get off from school, I used to jump on a maxi and I used to take my maxi home, as a matter of fact, I could have walked from home, from Pleasantville to my house, but I used to walk from Pleasantville to San Fernando, take a maxi, go home, but I used to pass my house up and go to Princestown and then come back down and go back down San Fernando and then come back up and then drop out. Why I did that, I don't know. But the reason why I did it was the maxis used to have music in it.
Boy, real music back then, eh?
Oh, you remember them days, man. You know what I'm saying? So I used to always be on the maxi, man. Always to the conductors, everybody know me. I almost seemed like I was working on the maxi for a time. But I used to ride free. So I was a maxi man, just riding back and forth on maxi, just jamming out music. And that's where it started. So what I used to do, man, when I come home, I used to get cassettes and tapes. You remember them days, and go home and just play all these guys' music, all these different from man like oh man, I can't remember some of them man. But old time DJs, Anthony B and all them fellas, all old time DJs. I used to go home and just play it in my room.
Kind of fellas.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like some of them man name is so long, man. They're talking back in like 80s, 90s.
Yep.
This long time ago, man. And I used to just play the music in my room and try to sing along with what they're doing. But then what really captivated me was in Pleasantville. I joined the steel band orchestra in Pleasantville. And I don't know if anybody familiar with this guy, but his name is Ken Professor Fillmore. He recently passed, I think it was 2 years ago, a year ago. But he was actually one of the steel band orchestras in Pleasantville. He was the arranger, and he lived in New York at the time. So he used to come back and forth from New York to Trinidad to just actually arrange music for the school band. And I just got engaged. So I used to play double seconds, right? And you won't believe a lot of the guys that now who, like the Sheppy of the worlds, who is actually one of the project managers over Fun Clay in Trinidad right now. Big up Sheppy and Fun Clay. And a couple of people that's out of Pleasantville, Liam Tegg, who is one of the top steel pan orchestras right now. He teaches in one of the colleges, I believe, out in Pennsylvania. He's one of the professors out there teaching steel pan. And we have a couple other guys that went there. But that's where the journey kind of started, man. I really got into musical instruments and production and scales and runs, but it was on the steel pan. When I moved to the United States, I kept into music. So when I came here, they was like, hey, what you play? Because I told them I'm into music. So I went to the band and it was like, what instrument do you play? I said, steel drums or steel pan. So they put me in the drum section. So I played drums for high school. And the thing that really gave me a break was I was back then, I'm talking back in like 1992, 91, 89, those times. Caribbean vibes was kind of minute. It wasn't on a big scale back then. So what I did was, I remember they had a talent show in school, and I started singing all these guys' tunes that I knew from growing up with, like the Shabba Ranks of the world and stuff like that. And I blew the talent show out the water. Everybody's like, whoa, is this Shabba Ranks on stage right now? So, you know what I mean? So it kind of gave me a lot of popularity on the Caribbean side. And that's when I realized, well, wait a minute. Seems like I have something here. I got something I'm working with, but I still wasn't serious.
You do.
So that's where the journey kind of started, you know what I mean? So, yes,
And folks, you know, he said he is a carpenter by trade. Because check this out. That man built a studio, Wicked studio, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. But tremendous, boy. I will play this song and I have another song I want to play. You ain't think I have it, but I have it.
Oh, gosh.
My partner, another Princess Tongue man, the richness. He said, boy, that frontline tune hard, boy.
Oh, man.
That song wicked, you know?
Yes, I.
Yo, folks. The man himself, Tremendous, live right here on My LM Radio. Here we go. Boy, that thing does make me feel good hearing that song, boy.
The sun, it will shine again. Oh, wow. And troubles don't last always. Oh, now. But keep on and everything will be alright. Oh, now, the sun, it will shine again. Oh, no, and troubles don't last always. Oh, now, but keep on the line. And everything will be alright. Oh, no, Yo.
Hey, folks, I couldn't help myself. I had to do this. Another wicked tune. We call Adore You. Listen, folks.
I will never mistreat you. Always adore you. Keep you safe and secure by your soul. Never mistreat you. Always adore you. Keep you safe and secure by your soul.
Yeah, folks, the man himself, Tremendous.
Yes, sir.
Right here in Houston, Texas, people. Look at talent, man.
Yo. My African princess is royalty. Not tell no lie.
Folks, this one ain't even dropped yet.
baby.
Here tune, here tune.
We not together, we just sing this one, yeah. She tell me, control, baby, for me.
Youth man.
Control,
Youth man.
for me tonight. Control, baby, for me.
Nah, you're good, boy. You're good, you're good. I just give you that real good talk.
For me tonight. Love when we have it, those sweet like love.
Yeah, brother man.
She walk out my body, make me fall in love. Cannot deny this thing we have seen. Special, so lucky, it's so wonderful. She tell me, control, baby.
Bamboo said don't tell you back there, but he said it to me this morning.
For me, control, baby. For me, control, baby. For me, tonight. One time, I want you to still,
So, folks, I'm playing these songs to let you all know, right? You man are real talent, you know?
I am a soldier, the soldier. Oh, you on board for Mount Zion, forward for drop them down, run them round, round. I am a soldier.
Taking you back, man. Taking you back a little bit, man.
You on board for Mount Zion, forward for drop them down, run them round, and round them. I'm gonna skip from it. Hey, joy is my life and my salvation. Seated in the holy mountain of Mount Zion, I give thanks and praise to the Most High. You alone shall I be afraid of. Joy! That is a problem. Don't in a Babylon and just insult him. No matter what I want, there is a
You hear tune, folks? You hear tune?
don't in a Babylon and
Yeah, Carol, I see you all there, man. New York link up. Blessings, man.
your problems. Don't in a Babylon and just insult him. No matter what I want, job build these pillars. Nothing all around. The smallest critters. Trod this nation. Tell me who is bigger. Conquering lion, mightier than fire. For no Babylon, so keep thine praises to Zion. Great confusion because the stakes are getting higher. Yeah. Me cha-cha don't say only the pure and me not, yeah, shall enter his kingdom. So me break it because you just the promised land.
Yeah, tremendous, brother, man. But hey,
Yes.
I just have fun playing your music, man.
Blessings, brother. Yes, I. Yeah, man.
What can we? I know I just dropped a song that, like I said, you know, it even come out.
Yeah.
It's good to know people, boy. It's good to know people.
I see.
So with the video and thing coming, right?
Yeah.
What else can we look forward to in the upcoming future, the partner?
Oh man, right now my whole get up right now is to continue to spread positive music, man, and give people as much music as possible. And I'm not just touching on just one genre of music from just reggae music. I got some soca stuff that's coming. I got some like you heard the Afro rhythm beat that's coming from the Afro rhythm from my African people. Big up my people out in Nigeria right now and the struggles they're going through. All in Lagos. Big respect. I have some R&B stuff, some hip hop stuff I'm working on, man. Oh my gosh, man. I'm coming with a lot, and it's gonna be a lot of visual stuff behind it as well too. So that way you guys can kind of look into the eyelids of me, you know what I mean, and kind of see that light bulb, you know what I mean, and see where my vibes come from. So it's gonna be all natural, and it's gonna be all positive and just strictly truly genuine, I would say, you know what I mean. So look out, stay tuned, vibes coming, you know.
Yeah, man. and you know, the thing about that, right, is when you could sing and have a good voice and you are possessive of those qualities, and I really appreciate you as a person, because I can't sing to save my life, right? So when I can do something and somebody could do it really well,
yeah,
I hold them in high esteem. So I've always held you in high regards, and that's not
Yes,
gonna
sir.
change. You've always
Yes,
been a man like a brother to me. I mean, we go.
Yeah, man.
Like, people don't realize we know each other since about what 19, 20, and I meet you out here in Houston, right?
Yeah, man. I
Donkey,
mean,
yeah.
yeah, that is donkey years in truth, boy. I mean, we was young, man. I think I was like, what, 25? No. Yeah, 25, 20.
About mid-20s. So yeah, it's been a while. It's
20,
been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, man.
So, I've actually seen you grow and thing, and I could tell you, man, some of the performances you have put on here in Houston, people still talk about them to this day.
Wow,
People like my
that's
partner.
awesome.
Well, Basie, right? Basie's another man.
Yeah, man.
And,
man.
of
Yeah,
course,
big respect out to Basie and Project One. Well, old Project One, now Galaxy Band. Black Sheep, big respect, you know what I mean?
Yeah, another bad youth,
Yes, I. Wicked youth, man. Wicked youth, man. Yes, I.
So we had talent here in Houston, and all that talent, folks, come out of Trinidad, eh?
Yeah, man.
But I want to make one point before I let go, because I know you have another.
Yeah, I got one
setup
coming up.
Yeah. So this is my personal thing. And some other people mentioned this too. That front line, it have a Collie Boards kind of feel, because he come out with Love and Reggae not too long ago. And this kind of like, it make me feel, and it make people feel the same way, Breads.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So was that by design or just happened that way?
Man, it just, the stars just align correctly. You know what I'm saying? And everything just kind of fall in line, bro. I mean, Bam could tell you, bro, we like I said, we was just in the studio, man, and we were just vibesing out. You know what I mean? We did nothing just out of thin air, man. It's just the track that came with it, bro, just kind of brought that inspiration and just kind of just put in a place, in a zone that we just kind of say, oh man, this thing doing it, you know what I mean? So it's like music is my saving grace. You know what I mean? Done away with the music, kind of natural vibes, you know what I'm saying? Done away with the malice and hate. Don't get caught up in them dirty bangarang. Just simple things that people kind of go through, and we just kind of throw it together, bro, and just it just comes. So it didn't even, like, we wasn't listening to nothing else or trying to vibes out nobody else or nothing like that. We just say, hey, let me just do we, you know what I mean? And before you know it, bro, it was just, you know what I mean, just positive eyes, man. Positive eyes, man. Oh.
Yeah, man, because check this out, right? The whole My Lamb Radio family, even right now, my partner, they Walker Productions. He said, boy, tune.
Yes, I.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
and these are fellows who know music, eh?
Yes, I.
Their men have literally hundreds of thousands of songs. And for them, man, to say this about your songbirds, you come hard with this one, boy. Hey, you know, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
are you proud to know your breads? For real.
Yes, sir. Yes, I. Blessed.
Because you have a talent that just bring a joy to people. And like you say, music, when it hits you, it don't hurt you. It is just feel real good. So tremendous, man. I really, number one, want to say thanks for making that song, because it's a real good the song with it. Number two, thanks
appreciate
the time out to come on to my show Sunday Best. It happens each and every Sunday right here, 1 to 3 Central. So you have an open invitation, Breads. Anytime you're past you, I live in
man.
Studio, we could do our thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Live performance. Let me do a live performance, man.
All that too, man. All that, So people here, I just had to tell you. You see the youth, man, check him out. He on Facebook, he on Instagram, he has a fan page, the songs on all Spotify, iTunes, what else? SoundCloud.
Yes, sir.
And it's Tremendous. Tremendos. I almost want to say Tremendos to help you understand how to spell it and how to find them. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So, brother man, I know you had things to do, so I ain't gonna keep you much longer. But Rasta man,
yes, sir.
All the blessings to you, eh?
Yeah, man. Bless up.
Anyway,
much
folks,
love.
Man himself, Tremendous. Wicked tune, boy. Blessings, brother man. Appreciate it. Yeah, folks, that was Tremendous right here on My Lamb Radio. I'm your host, CD Connection. Listen to this one.
shine again. Oh, oh, wow. And troubles don't last always. Oh, now, but keep John on the front line. Hey, yeah, yeah. And everything will be alright. Oh, now.
Yeah, folks, as you're in your kitchen cooking, whatever you're doing right now, hope you're enjoying the vibes, man. City Connection. So what? What's good, sweet tunes? Yeah, man. Ottawa's finest.
Everything will be alright. Oh, yeah. Chapter a day, it keeps the devil away. Hold on, median, hold on strong. Don't get caught up in them dirty bangarang. Do the right and stay from wrong. We got to keep moving forward. Positive vibes is the order.
Yeah, richness boy. For real, this song hard, eh?
My life, yeah. Sun, it will shine again. Oh, no, now. And troubles don't last always. Oh, now. And keep John on the front line. Yeah, yeah. And everything will be alright. Oh, no. The sun, it will shine again. Oh, no, now. And troubles don't last always. Oh, now. But keep John on the front line. Yeah, yeah. And everything will be alright. Oh, now, yeah. Stressing me out for shots I want. Me know me never cheat. You can't see the top.
Yeah, folks. 20 more minutes to go, right? Up next, DJ Sly's thing called Caliente Sundays right here on Milam Radio. Yeah, folks, I'm your host, City Connection. Here we go.
Everybody just jump, 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 jump. Fist bump, fist bump, fist bump, fist bump.
Come on and do what you like. If you want it, I really don't care how you like. Jump on it, baby, tonight is your night. Just flaunt it, so don't be conceited. I know what you need. Just let yourself go.